The 2011 Audi 5 rupees. Audi revealed today the official details on the 2011 5 rupees sports coupe that will make its world debut in March at the Geneva Motor Show. The car will go on sale this spring with European prices stating at €77,000, about $104,000. Audi said there are no plans to bring the 5 rupees to the US market yet. The 5 rupees will be powered by a turbocharged V8 engine with a total output of 450 bhp at 8,250 revolutions per minute and a maximum output of 317 lbs-ft of torque between 4,000 and 6,000 revolutions per minute. The engine is mated to a 7-speed S-tronic transmission that can operate in fully automatic mode, or the driver can shift via the innovative selector lever or shift paddles on the steering wheel. The car weighs only 3,802 pounds and sprints from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds. Top speed is limited to 155 miles per hour, but it can be increased to 173 miles per hour. Like any other performance model, the 5 rupees comes equipped with Quattro all-wheel drive system, 7-speed S-tronic transmission with 3 different options: Auto, Comfort, and Dynamic. Besides this amazing power, the 5 rupees will be distinguished by a huge diffuser, 2 oval exhausts and an extendable spoiler. Press release after the jump. Press release. Unbridled power lurking in a classically elegant coupe, the Audi 5 rupees will debut at the Geneva Auto Show. The high-revving 4.2-liter V8 with its 331 kilowatts (450 horsepower) unleashes powerful performance while achieving remarkable fuel economy. The 7-speed S-tronic and an innovative center differential in the Quattro drivetrain transmit power to all 4 wheels. Developed by Quattro GmbH, the RS models comprise the dynamic spearhead of Audi's model range. The 5 rupees is the latest torchbearer in a tradition dating back over 15 years to the 2 rupees Avant, superior handling in the midsize class. A close relative of the V10 which powers the high-performance R8 sports car, the high-revving V8 engine delivers its output from a displacement of 4,163 cc. Like nearly every Audi gasoline engine, this one also operates via direct fuel injection known by the abbreviation FSI. This same technology has propelled the Audi R8 racing car to 4 triumphs at the classic endurance race in Le Mans. The common rail system generates up to 120 bars of pressure. Intensive fine-tuning of the dual-branch intake and exhaust system allows the undersquare engine to breathe freely. 4 adjustable camshafts and tumble flaps in the intake manifold facilitate mixture formation. The 4.2 FSI provides imposing torque and is right at home even at high revs, almost like a race engine. The engine delivers 331 kilowatts (450 horsepower) at 8,250 revolutions per minute and, between 4,000 and 6,000 revolutions per minute, transmits a maximum of 430 Nm (317.15 pound-feet) of torque. Turbocharged V8 engine, 450 bhp at 8,250 revolutions per minute and 317 lbs-ft of torque between 4,000 and 6,000 revolutions per minute. The vigorous strength, the spontaneous responsiveness, the joyful high revving, and the throaty, sonorous music, this V8 produced by hand at Audi stunningly combines the essence of power and emotion. The 4.2 FSI propels the coupe's 1,725 kilograms (3,802.97 pounds) in 4.6 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 0 to 62.14 miles per hour, to an electronically governed top speed of 250 kilometers per hour, 155.34 miles per hour. Audi can increase that to 280 km per hour, 173.98 miles per hour upon request. Impressive efficiency, just 10.8 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers. Efficiency is standard in every Audi, the 5 rupees is no exception. The ultra-powerful 8-cylinder engine averages 10.8 liters of fuel per 100 kilometers, 21.78 miles US mpg, far less than its main competitors. This impressive figure is due in part to the technologies from the Audi modular efficiency platform. The engine and the entire drivetrain have been optimized to minimize friction, the oil pump operates on demand, and an energy recovery system conserves energy during coasting and braking. The standard 7-speed S-tronic in the 5 rupees with its high efficiency ratio and its high-geared top speed, also enhances efficiency. It consists of 2 clutches and 2 subsidiary transmissions. Both subsidiary transmissions are continuously active but only one is powered at any given time by the engine. Gears are alternately shifted by the 2 clutches, at lightning speed, smoothly, and almost imperceptibly. The 7-speed S-tronic, which was specially reinforced to accommodate the high-revving V8, can operate in fully automatic mode, or the driver can shift via the innovative selector lever or shift paddles on the steering wheel. By means of the standard Audi Drive Select, the driver can switch in automatic mode among 3 different options: Auto, Comfort, and Dynamic. In the launch control program, the 7-speed S-tronic ensures flawless acceleration from a standstill, at full power and with minimal tire slip. New Quattro technology, the crown gear differential. Like all RS models, the 5 rupees also applies its power to the road with Quattro permanent all-wheel drive. As for the center differential, which regulates power distribution between the front and rear axles, Audi, the leading all-wheel drive brand, unveils the next generation, a crown gear differential. The self-locking crown gear center differential is compact and lightweight, and attains a high efficiency ratio. Thanks to its package of plates, the differential can widely vary the distribution of torque between the front and rear axles. If necessary, up to 70% can flow to the front or as much as 85% toward the tail end. The 40-60 ratio of the standard rear-biased configuration ensures sporty handling. This new differential operates in conjunction with electronic torque vectoring, which affects all 4 wheels. If one of the inside wheels becomes imbalanced while the vehicle is at its operational limits, then the system slightly decelerates the wheel to obviate wheel spin. This results in terrific traction on the one hand while generating a yaw moment which aids cornering. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds, top speed of 173 miles per hour when removing the limiter. As a perfect complement to the new Quattro drivetrain, Audi can optionally position the sport differential at the rear axle. It actively distributes torque between the rear wheels in order to further boost stability and grip at the vehicle's limits of handling. The electronic management of the 5 rupees sport differential was designed to be uncompromisingly dynamic. With regard to the springs, shock absorbers, elastokinematics, and the anti-roll bars, the 5 rupees chassis exhibits a sporty configuration and renders the body 20 mm (0.79 inches) lower than that of the Audi A5. The 19-inch alloy wheels fitted with 265 35ths tires are standard. They are executed in an exclusive 5-arm structure design. The 5 rupees optionally comes with 20-inch wheels and 275 30ths tires. Winter wheels featuring the same dimensions are available. The 19-inch wheel is suitable for snow chains. The brake system employs powerful and internally ventilated discs, which measure 365 mm (14.37 inches) in diameter at the front axle. In order to maximize the dissipation of heat, the steel friction rings are perforated and connected by pins to the aluminum brake discs. The high-gloss black brake calipers bearing RS logos are likewise made of aluminum. The front calipers are fitted with 8 pistons each. Audi can optionally fit the front axle with ceramic carbon fiber brake discs measuring 380 mm (14.96 inches) in diameter. They are extremely lightweight, strong, and durable. The Electronic Stabilization Program (ESP) integrates a sport mode and can be switched off entirely. Even more dynamics, Audi Drive Select. The speed-dependent servotronic steering in the 5 rupees is especially taut. The standard Audi Drive Select, a vehicle dynamics control system, allows the driver to switch among 3 modes of operation: comfort, auto, and dynamic, to adjust steering, the 7-speed S-tronic, the sport differential, the engine, and the exhaust system. And if the car is equipped with the MMI navigation system, a 4th mode allows the driver to customize their own profile. As regards the engine, Audi Drive Select controls the exhaust system's 2 throttle valves and the sound flaps. When they open, the rich sound becomes even more resonant. Along with the sport differential, dynamic steering is another optional component of Audi Drive Select. Dynamic steering adjusts the steering ratio to a vehicle's speed, directly for maneuvering at low speeds and indirectly for traveling at highway speeds. At the vehicle's cornering limits, it automatically ensures smooth handling via minor corrective actions. The 5 Rupees exudes an athletic and powerful identity. Its classically beautiful coupe styling dazzles with new and clear-cut accents. Its single-frame grille bears a shiny charcoal gray rhombus pattern grid. Xenon Plus headlights boasting a sweeping strip of LED daytime running lights are standard. The oversized air inlets for the engine, front brakes, and the radiators are bordered by striking contours. The newly designed bumper tapers downward into a splitter. The flared fenders with the crisp horizontal upper edges are reminiscent of a classic Audi, namely, the all-wheel drive pioneer Audi Quattro, which itself debuted at the Geneva Auto Show 30 years ago. The side sills bear angular caps, the trim strips on the single-frame grille and near the side windows as well as the outside mirrors covers feature a matte aluminum look. 8 different paint finishes are available. The tail end is dominated by 2 oval exhaust pipes integrated within the bumper. A large diffuser protrudes prominently upward. The spoiler in the tailgate automatically extends at a speed of 120 km per hour, 74.56 miles per hour, and retracts at 80 km per hour, 49.71 miles per hour. The extensively clad underbody of the 5 Rupees integrates air vents for the 7-speed S-tronic and the front brakes. At highway speeds, the aerodynamic characteristics of the 5 Rupees generate downforce to further enhance stability. Dynamic elegance, the interior. The vehicle's dynamically elegant styling extends to the interior. Sports seats with pronounced side sections and integrated head restraints are standard. They are electrically adjustable and feature a leather Alcantara combination. Alternatives include bucket seats with more prominent contours and folding backrests or ventilated and luxuriously upholstered climate-controlled comfort seats. The steering wheel has a substantial rim and is covered with perforated leather. The instruments have black gauges and white lettering with distinctive scaling. When the ignition is switched on, the red needles briefly rise high and then drop back down. The driver information system integrates a lap timer for recording circuit times and an oil temperature gauge. Just like the optional MMI navigation system's monitor, it displays an RS greeting upon ignition. The interior is black and the decorative inlays are made of carbon fiber. A fascia in the instrument panel features a piano finish. The pedals, the footrests, and the optional MMI navigation system's control buttons gleam thanks to their aluminum look. Moreover, the door handles consist of 2 slim strips, typical of Audi RS models. Aluminum inserts adorn the door sill trims and 5 Rupees logos lend dynamic highlights to the interior. Upon request, truly exclusive features such as decorative inlays with a dark, stainless steel mesh look, a black piano finish or brushed aluminum are available. Or seat upholstery featuring special leathers and colors as well as silver headlining. In addition, the Audi exclusive RS program offers options such as suede-covered controls and floor mats bearing 5 Rupees logos. A carbon design package is available for the engine compartment and, for the vehicle body, there are styling packages in black or matte aluminum look. And the acoustically bold sport exhaust system, also with a sound flap, has black tailpipe trims. Sales of the Audi 5 Rupees will begin in the spring. Its basic price will be approximately €77,700. Specifications. Engine, electronics. Engine type 5.8 spark ignition engine, 4-valve technology, DOHC. Valve gear, number of valves per cylinder, continuous intake and exhaust camshaft adjustment, hydraulic valve play compensation with roller cam followers, 4 valves. Displacement in cc, bore x-stroke inm, compression, 4163, 84.5 by 92.8, 12.3. Max Power output in kW, HP, at RPM, 331, 450, 8250. Max torque in Nm, lbs-ft, at RPM, 430, 317.15, 4000, 6000. Engine management, mixture preparation, fully electronic engine management with drive-by-wire throttle control, Bosch Med 17.1, gasoline direct injection, demand-controlled high-pressure and low-pressure fuel regulation, continuous lambda control, mapped ignition with solid-state high-voltage distribution, cylinder selective adaptive knot control. Exhaust emission control, 2 close-coupled ceramic catalytic converters, adaptive lambda control, each with 2 oxygen sensors, guiding sensor and control sensor. Emissions class, EU5. Alternator in A, battery in A, 190, 450 95ths. Drivetrain, transmission. Drive type, Quattro permanent all-wheel drive with self-locking crown gear center differential and torque vectoring, electronic stabilization program ESP. Clutch, 2 electro-hydraulically controlled multi-plate clutches in an oil bath. Transmission type, 7-speed S-tronic with electro-hydraulic control. Gear ratio in first gear, second gear, 3.692, 2.238. Gear ratio in third gear, fourth gear, 1.559, 1.175. Gear ratio in fifth gear, sixth gear, 0.915, 0.745. Gear ratio in seventh gear, 0.617. Reverse gear, final drive ratio, 2.944, 4.375. Suspension, steering, brakes. Front suspension, 5-link front suspension, upper and lower wishbones, tubular anti-roll bar. Rear suspension, independent wheel, trapezoidal link rear suspension with resiliently mounted subframe, anti-roll bar. Steering ratio, turning circle in meters, D102 feet, maintenance-free rack and pinion steering with speed-dependent power assistance, Servotronic, 16.3, 11.6, 38.06. Brake system, 18 inches high-performance brake system, dual circuit with diagonal split, ABS, EBD and ESP with brake assist, tandem brake booster, ventilated discs front and rear. Wheels, tires, 9J x19 cast aluminum wheels, 265 35ths R19. Performance, consumption, acoustics. Top speed in km per hour (mph) 250, 155.34 governed. Acceleration 0 to 100 km per hour, 0 to 62.14 miles per hour in sec 4.6. Fuel, super plus sulfur free 98 RON. Fuel consumption, city, highway, combined, L, 100 km US MPG, 14.9, 8.5, 10.8, 15.79, 27.67, 21.78. CO2 emissions, city, highway, combined, gram per kilometer, g, mile, 347, 198 250 seconds, 558.44, 318.65, 405.55. Idling, drive past exterior noise level in dB, 78/73. Body, dimensions. Body type, galvanized, unitary steel body, crumple zones at front and rear. Number of doors, seats, 2 doors with additional side protection, 4 seats. Drag coefficient CD, frontal area in M2, square feet, 0.33, 2.18, 23.47. Length, L103. Width excluding mirrors, W103. Height H100 m feet 4649 1860 1366 15.25 6.1 4.48. Wheelbase L101, track at front, rear W101 W122 feet 2751 1586 1582 9.03 5.2 5.19. Height of loading lip in h 196 feet 663 2.18. Luggage capacity in liters cubic feet, according to VDA block method V211, V214, 455 1.49. Prices. Note, the price listed below are for the German market, where the 5 rupees is priced at €77,700. Equipment packages, design packages. Special equipment. Competitors and press reviews. With its all-wheel drive apportioning power to all 4 wheels and a torque vectoring device between the rear wheels helping to provide neutral handling, the 5 rupees has so much grip at very high cornering speeds that there's nothing more than a hint of understeer to warn you that the enormous purchase from the tires is about to run out. Fling the 5 rupees into a tightening radius bend and you get some lean, but it builds progressively without any unruly pitch to throw you off line and force you to back off prematurely. Inside line. Is the 5 rupees a car you would drive with no destination in mind? Like almost every other Audi, it feels like a piece of heavy machinery, one with deep reserves of engineering capability, but it is also one of the rare Audis that also has a fluidity and delicacy to it. I'd stop short of saying it would be a car I would choose to take on a track day, but for a non-stop return trip from London to the top of Scotland, there are few cars I would be happier to be in. Partly that's because of the beautifully finished cabin, and partly it's because the RS5's gearbox is so well rounded. But the real reason why the 5 rupees is so compelling is that when the roads offer entertainment, the 5 rupees entertains in spades. Autocar. Out on the open road, the 5 rupees can switch characters in an instant. With steering-mounted paddles, you can take control of gear shifting yourself, and thanks to the Drive Select system, you can play around with the throttle, steering and exhaust settings among others. We found that the 5 rupees behaved best with the steering set to comfort mode, like the A8. Dynamic mode only adds more weight, not more feedback through the wheel, while the engine, gearbox and sport differential were all set to dynamic. In this setup, the 5 rupees darts into corners, allows you to accelerate hard and early, and offers incredible grip. Auto Express. Competitors. BMW M3 Coupe. The BMW M3 Coupe is powered by a 4.0-liter V8 engine that delivers a total of 414 HP and 295 pound-feet at a maximum engine speed of 400 revolutions per minute. The sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour is made in just 4.8 seconds, while top speed is limited to 155 miles per hour. The 2010 model is priced at $58,400. Jaguar Xkr Coupe. The Xkr is powered by a supercharged V8 engine that delivers a total of 503 HP and 461 lbs-ft of torque. Jag claims the new Xkr should be good for 0 to 60 miles per hour sprints in 4.6 seconds, 0.3 second improvement. Jaguar still mates the engine to an electronically controlled 6-speed ZF automatic transmission, and top speed is still electronically limited to 155 miles per hour. The Xkr Coupe is priced at $96,000. Nissan Gtr. The 2011 Nissan Gtr is powered by a 3.8-liter twin-turbo V6 producing 485 HP at 6,400 revolutions per minute and 434 pound-feet of torque at 3,200 revolutions per minute. The engine is backed by an advanced paddle-shifted sequential 6-speed dual-clutch transmission, which can be driver-selected to shift at race car-like speeds. Prices for the 2011 model start at $84,060. Conclusion. How can you describe the new Audi 5 rupees in just a few words? Simple, elegant, luxurious, sporty. Many people testing the car said the 5 rupees is much more aggressive than the BMW M3 and that it offers a better handling at very high cornering speeds. What do we say? That we are really hoping Audi will decide to offer it on the US market. And soon.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.